Hello guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. So this phone, Samsung A12, is having a backlight problem. Let's switch on the phone and see. See nothing. You can see, guys. That's it. You can see the image. Sorry, it's not showing clearly. That's it. You can see the image. Samsung. You can see the image, but there's no light. That's the graphics or the display. Samsung, but there's no light so as to clarify the image. So we are getting into the PCB to see how we can repair this problem. So we have to identify the backlight section, and this is the backlight section of this Samsung A12. As you can see, this is the backlight section, and I've already taken out the shield. Let me show you the shield. This is the shield. I've already taken out the shield, and now we are going to check for shorting. Let's check for shorting using the multimeter. The red probe has to go to the ground, and the black probe to test the component. Okay, let's test. You see the capacitors. We are going to test these capacitors that are found here. As you can see, it's having a half shot. As a half shot. These capacitors are having half shots. Half shot. This one is also short. Half shot. This one is also short. This diode. So you can see this side of this diode is shorting, which is the output. I don't know whether you can see it correctly. Let me put it here. So this one, these capacitors are having half shot. That is a half shot. Half shot. That's a half shot. Half shot. Half shot. So these capacitors that are having half shot. So the short is on the output side. Let me check it closely. This is the output of this diode. So the short is on this side. So these capacitors here, the short is on this side. So we are going to take out these two capacitors and see, and then we are going to check and see if it will be done. So let's remove um, the cameras. Cover the CPU in order to not to damage the CPU. So let's take out those two capacitors and see if they are the problem. Please be patient because I have a very bad hot air gun. So just have to be patient while watching my videos. So let's take out those two capacitors that were short, that are shorting. So guys, so you can see the two capacitors are out. Let's test again and see whether there is any short. And you can see, let me put it well. There you can see it. That's the point I removed the two capacitors. As you can see, it's reading out properly. You can see the reading is now okay. I hope you guys can see it clearly. Sorry for the light. So those are the 2 points. They are reading out properly. Let me check this inductor. You see the inductor is also okay. It's okay. So these two capacitors must be having a problem. Let's check them again. can see this one is giving us, this particular one is giving us 0.52. Maybe this is the capacitor that is damaged. And this one is not giving any reading. This one is okay. This one is the bad component. So let's put it at, let's test and see if it's going to work. Let's connect, put the, still, you see, still no light. So we are going to try and put up those capacitors. Let's try and replace the capacitors first. So we are going to replace a new capacitor. So we are going to replace those capacitors. That is missing. I'm also going to replace that coil, the coil. Also replace the coil. Oh, light problem. Our light is gone. No light. Oh, this is crazy. Okay, I've replaced the two capacitors and this coil. That's the coil. So we are going to check again and see if it's going to work. Let's check it and see now if it's going to work or not. Guys, as you can see, it's working. The light is on. So the light is okay now. So that is how you can troubleshoot a backlight problem. First of all, identify the backlight section. Then you can test for shorting. So you see, we discovered some capacitors that were shorting. You see this capacitor. This one was short. This capacitor was short. As you can see, the light is okay now, and it's working perfectly. So we found this capacitor that was short, this one, and the other one I'm not seeing it. You see, it's okay now, and it's working perfectly well. So that is how you can troubleshoot a backlight problem. So if I turn to the motherboard, you see, I have to replace the two capacitors that were here and this coil, the backlight coil, and then the output capacitors. These two capacitors are the output. So the one of them was shorting, so I had to replace both and the coil. This coil is responsible for the input voltage for the backlight section. So guys, that's it. So if this video helped you to learn something, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more interesting problem solving videos without professional tools. Thanks, and see you in the next video.